Hi, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Virgo. That is a mutable earth sign, and they like to analyze. I analyze. It's the Virgin. So I did a little research on why it's the Virgin and not a married person, and what the real meaning is. The real meaning is that back in the day, a virgin was considered someone who was free and not owned as a wife property. It goes way back, and way back, way back. So that's what they mean by the virgin. She is self-sustained. She doesn't need a man. So she was a woman's liber way back. And the ruling planet for Virgo is Mercury. Mercury is also the ruling planet of what sign? Gemini. So they're very quick, they're very smart, and they're discriminating though. They're very analytical. They're modest. They could be very critical because they don't understand. They're so logical. They don't understand. How could you be anything but logical? So you get someone like a Virgo with a Cancer that may not be so logical, and that could be interesting. They'd have a lot of discussion, and somebody would have to have tolerance for the other. They also could be fussy. They like to improve. They like to make things better. They like organizing stuff. They like growing things because it's an earth sign. They'd be great with plants or creating things, to make things enhancing and make it better. My one daughter has 5 planets. Her name is Maria in Virgo. And when she was born, I took a look at that and I thought, not the daughter, I took a look at her chart and I thought, oh boy, what is this going to mean? And I'm so glad she's in my life because she's extremely logical and she always puts things in perspective, a real clear-cut perspective. Very helpful, very assisting. She's always perfecting. So she started a little candle business for herself. And you should see the research that she does for this candle and how many experiments she does, like perfecting it. And not like me. I'll just oh, it's good enough. I mean, you poor people have got my emails where the link didn't work right. That's because I didn't go back and check it 5 times. One time's good enough for me. But she's the type, So, of course, my assistant that's coming to me is not only going to be bilingual, but they will have attention to detail like a Virgo with 5 planets in Virgo. So they're coming. Universe is bringing it. It's just a matter of when. It's coming, it's coming. So they're always seeking a fixed state of perfection, which is really interesting. And they're always saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And they do it. Sometimes they could be a little obsessive, and they could be workaholics because they like to get things done. And they like to organize and analyze, and they're discriminating, and it has to function. It has to have functionality. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. They could also be perfectionists. They could also be hypochondriacs because they're really into health and wellness and service. They love to serve. Service is very important to them, and they could be fussy and overcritical. And I did say fussy, but I just want to make sure that we get that out there. They would make great dentists and doctors and publicists because anything where there's a great need for attention to detail, you need someone with strong Virgo traits. Okay, so that is the 6th house sign, and we are done with the whole north hemisphere of the wheel. Remember, the north is on the bottom, counterintuitive, and so we're done with that section. Now we're going to do the opposite side, the south side, starting with Libra. You guessed it,